Why, hello, this is Demon coming back for another round of Transport Fever. So we ended the previous episode going into debt a little bit, taking out two separate loans to try to pay for what I am trying to create here. So, again, we are just now getting the steel line set up, sort of, in a way. It's going to be a while yet until it really starts producing, but the main thing I got to get ready for, beyond a doubt, is the food supply. I have all the food networks set up, I just got to set vehicles on it. But I think, as I mentioned near the end of the last episode, which is there's only one train transporting goods to and from the steel mill. So the steel mill, I don't know how much in truck that's going to be. Because because this thing's only going to get so much of it access to. And if it's only 40 food that I'm getting in for 40 steel, I might have to consider building a weaker truck or weaker line here, which would be these ones. Mainly because they can only carry, where is capacity, 6, which is less, but they're also slower, and it'll take them a little bit longer to get around the city. In comparison, the Benz, if I can get onto it, goes 40 kilometers an hour and can carry 8. Now somebody might say, Demon, why would you do that? Because I need faster vehicles to get to Goldberg and whatever the hell that's named, Drop King. And if I can get those two to be a little bit faster and have more supplies, it kind of breaks even on these a little bit better, because by the time they reach these two cities and come back with their food, it's going to be a little bit later in the game. So I'm trying to think of a cost-effective transport method that works for everyone. Because I don't want to, because if I supply Malmo with a whole bunch of goods, it's going to milk dry this transportation thing, and it's going to take it longer to get more resources to the other cities. That, and it will fly through this. If they're going 25, I'm limiting their speed. If I'm limiting their speed, traffic might get a little bit backed up inside the city itself, but it might save me a future headache. And the only other real method I have of fixing this, at least road-wise, is to literally build a brand new road that connects to this area, which I don't think I can because there's not enough room. Okay, that's the first of the steel that just came in an arrival. I'm actually going to production 80. Ooh, I get double supplies. Ooh, that actually might make this worth it. Okay, so let's go do this. And then I'm going to actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get 5 of you guys on, where is food, 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 food. I'm always passing it. There it is. Let's get 5 of you guys set up. I'm gonna have them built. I'm gonna wait for that train to come back with one more load of steel before I actually finish it. One more load, it'll give me a whole bunch to work with, and then we'll transport the goods. Because as I said before, if I don't sort of do it this way, what's gonna end up happening is some of these guys are gonna run in through a lot of resources. Construction materials plant, what? Oh wow, it has a lot of excess goods. Oh wait a minute, that's the stone. Where's the, that's the construction material. Oh shit. Let's let the train come back for one more load on the steel, and then I'm going to get more on that, line down here. Because I didn't think about that. This thing's still producing, but it has all the goods parked here, so the train is still, in theory, faster than the truck. So it's getting an excess set of resources there. Now, have we got this thing set? No, the train's just coming back. All right, I want you guys going now. You guys are gonna go on the Göteborg line. Food. Food. Food, food, food. You guys are gonna go on ping line. And then I'm actually gonna buy an additional 5 trucks, and they're gonna go on the construction line. Food storage line. We are getting it going. I don't know, I might want to keep the trucks the same because I didn't think about this, but to get to that food area, those slower vehicles have to pass through the city, and if they're passing through the city, it might slow the traffic down for the construction site, guys. Or maybe not. Maybe I really don't have enough guys there. Buy trains. Get me 3 more of these. Maybe I shouldn't have so many trucks on here. Starting to see the issue rise up again on them. You know what? Let's get rid of these. I thought we were having the opposite problem. Turns out 2, 3, 4, 5. Let the train go ham for a bit. It'll ship more goods. Alright, so these guys are getting set up. I actually want to get 5 new ones built. I'll let those other ones sell. You guys go the Malmo food line. I want to stay at just about even with each other. Right. And I'm also going to pause this game because my cousin's actually bugging me at the moment. So give me 1 second, guys, and I'll give you a jump cut. Alright, I'm going to then just start it back up. You might message me, but if it's nothing serious, I'll just read it at the bottom. Alright, so the excess steel is really coming in handy. It's giving us all our food supplies.
A confusing tangle of dubious alliances and conflicts which spontaneously ignite here and there. Things are getting uncomfortable in Europe. We should make sure that we are not too economically dependent on that unstable mod and have something to eat, even in times of crisis. The country must be prepared and store sufficient reserves of foodstuffs. We have been commissioned to help build an appropriate warehouse.
Are you shitting me? Are you telling me to transport all my goods to this storage site to then transport it to all the cities? Goddamn game. Alright, I'm gonna mess with this real quick. I'm gonna let the vehicles do their thing. This game sometimes with this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is exactly what I was planning on doing. So this thing no longer needs construction material for that, so what I'm going to quickly do is sell, almost food, sell, sell. Oh my god, you goddamn game, quit this glitch.
Tensions are increasing. War seems inevitable. It would be best for our country to remain neutral so that we don't ruin anyone's business. However, our food security is in poor shape. We must expect the importation of foodstuffs to become difficult. We had better be prepared. But the populace also shouldn't have to tighten their belts.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to mess with this a bit. So I'm gonna have to keep the food lines the way they are. The food storage line, central is where that's located at. It is gonna add this one to it. And that is where it's gonna get all the food hub. Oh, I know. Seafood line. There we go. Now I know where this is all coming from. And then I'm just gonna buy new trucks because now that irritates me. I mean, I guess that is the correct way to do it. It's just, if you're gonna switch it, like, there should be a heads up warning on it. So, or no, I don't want you on construction, I need you on food. Food, 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 food. Fuck it, give me 10 trucks. I'm just gonna go ham on this. Food storage line. And then for this, I gotta get on the food stuff. So this is the seafood line. It needs that changed. You guys are gonna get all your food from this location right here. That's where you're gonna get it. And that's where you guys are gonna transport the food from, because for some reason that makes sense. Alright, that one's good. Ping, you guys are gonna get this off, and then add that. Then I'm actually gonna rename this one the True Food Hub. That's where you're gonna get your food. And give me 1 second, guys, because I'm actually getting a phone call now. 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Everybody's bugging me at the same time. So let's get this shit started again. I think I fixed everything. No. Turn around, get your food. God damn it. Let's circulate a little bit. Back. Back, damn it. Back. Back. Back, get your food. So you use the construction material to build that, and then they use that for money. Alright. Can I increase the size of you, by the way? Yes. So I guess instead of using those food sites, I guess I could just use them for construction, I guess, because some of them are built right near the construction areas. We'll use them for the construction material. So, it doesn't matter how many of these I'm using. So you guys are gonna get set on this. Well, I guess I'm still using the food lines, I guess. It's just I'm gonna have construction added to it as well now. You are gonna go from there and head out to this city, and you're gonna be, I'm just gonna call it construction line 01, because I don't care. And this will be a nice darkish yellow, the crocodile. Because I need to get some of that construction material out of here, otherwise it's going to become an issue. Days until the war, 1,000. So I actually need to get this food storage done early. Train's already coming back with another load. It's good. There we go, there she is. So we only have those many days before the war comes in, so you're saying they're getting 80 a run. Alright. One more you guys on food. I want to store the food supply. Yeah, do what you want, just let stockpile for a bit. The train should be a lot faster. I'm hoping that it's able to match the needs of what it's going to be dealing with here shortly. Because you're saying each one it drops is 80. Food storage, consumption 112. So I don't want to set anything on food just yet because I need to get these goods out. Set more of you guys on construction. You are going to follow the exact same thing as the other did, and you are going to come out to this location and be construction line 02. There we go, and this will be a nice dark green. Oh, when these guys come back, there's going to be a lot of food sitting there. Oh, that's not good. For each undersupplied city, I lose shit, so I wonder if that's a month, 10. I don't know. Let's just do it. I'm just gonna start shipping these guys out now. I think where I built that one, it should come in evenly for all their food resources. I'll keep a reserve of 5 ready. Now, are all my lines being used now? Oh no, I still have that other construction line I gotta get set up. Let's do this food storage line real quick. Let's get more out. I don't think I'm gonna get that metal down. I don't think I'm gonna get the 500. The only way I see getting the 500 if I have probably 10 of these carts going in and I have like maybe 30 of these trucks going out. Slag line still isn't even being used yet. Line 03. And we'll make this a lighter green so I know which one it is. And I'm going to get that construction set up too now. Here we go, there come the trucks. Get more food, get more. That train should be coming back here relatively now, soon. I've seen where it was at. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the stockpile food one this time around. I was hoping to, but I didn't realize how much. Because the thing goes to the percentage, so you're saying every month I'm losing 30 food, right? But it takes these trucks well over... It takes them, at least game-wise, with how much speed is being used, it takes them a while to get to these locations, so it could take them almost a month to reach the location. And if there's 40 trucks doing it, we're losing 30, 60 food sometimes. And I don't think it's offsetting the supply demand, so it's kind of like I have to put these trucks on getting food here, otherwise it's going to start becoming a problem soon. As you can already tell, the supply is getting kind of crazy. I mean, I also have the option of adding more stuff to the trains, I guess is something I could do, because we're at 12.7 million, which isn't horribly bad. But, actually, this thing doesn't stress if you would need this or not. It just says, search for the treasure. It must be somewhere around here. We'll send out a boat to locate the spot and salvage this. Find the treasure underwater. I'm assuming it's this. I see it right here.
If we found it, how lucky can you get? We found the sham booze ship.
It seems kind of ironic I found that so easy. Got some construction material. Construction material is doing pretty decent. Which one has all the resources? Construction Line 01 does. Well, I guess it does make sense. Those guys are going to take the longest to reach their locations. They come in, they go that way, they get out, they go in, they go that way, they go out. I probably could make a lot more money. Is everything in the green at this moment? The food line to the north. So the only thing that isn't in green right now is the food lines, because I don't think they've had enough food transporting through them. Otherwise, all the construction lines, what's the construction lines at? O2 is the only negative one. Wow, that's 300,000 in the green. I actually might want to add more to the construction line 01. So let's actually get more out. Top heater, what the hell is this thing? So let's actually get more of these on construction line 01. So 01 is making me a lot of money. 01's making me a lot of money. 02 just got its shipment in 3 minutes ago, so that's not too bad. Seems like 02 is getting a lot of it. 03 isn't getting much, which kind of sucks. So 03 might not be a moneymaker. 03, 01, and 02. 01's a definite moneymaker. 02 is like a secondary moneymaker. Here come the goods.
We have found a farmer who can help us to maintain the supply. He has begun butchering all of the available pigs. Unfortunately, he has a holy terror of a son named Emil, who keeps getting in his way.
Ooh. This is an extra food supply? Oh, gimme. Give me a smallie. Give me a smallie. And then what I can do is then add this line to it. And this will be farm line. And we'll make this, what's a nice color to use? I think we could go for a nice orange. I don't think we have a plain orange anywhere else. That's the Holt. Give me more. Because what this will do is this will give me even more food to run off of. And then you guys can head to the farm line. So I don't have to transport any like livestock or any other goods to this location. What this will end up allowing it to happen is stored foodstuff is at 0 months in a row. Continually supply the cities. Supply at least 10 foodstuffs over a period of 60 months. So I need to increase food supply by drastic amounts. Which, personally, I think it makes sense for me just to go out on that farm at this point. Like, keeping the ones going on the shipping line makes sense because the ship line is like gonna supply me with a lot of food, but if I start seeing like a negative pool of food being left over, I can switch some of those trucks to those farms, and then I can just dump more into the other. With an uninterrupted supply of at least 10 foodstuffs over a period of 60 months. Keep her going. Yeah, I'm starting to notice a fall behind. So where is the food storage line? I want you... You're gonna head to the farm line. Two. No. 3. 4. 5. That's 5 more trucks going on that line. So the farm line will break even with this one. So this should start stockpiling again because the train's going to be faster than the carts. Then these guys can all go to this, get more food, bring it to that area. What I can then do is then dump more of these guys on those other lines to make me even more money. Because now I'm making a lot more food. And then you guys can go on the food line for this. Give me another 5 trucks. You guys go on the food line for this. And where is it at? And you guys go on the food line for that. And hopefully this will increase the food supply production because this should start stockpiling all the food to those regions. Because this thing's going to increase production here shortly, and then hopefully that'll meet my needs. Because I know from the gains point of view it wants more resources here. Train's coming back. Yeah, food production dipped down on this pretty bad. I need production increased. Alright, that's all the steel we need. That just increased production by a fair bit. Which means more food stuff, which means there's more food stuff, it means there's more goods coming out, which increases food supply, which in turn makes me more money. Submarine, sea mines, and cruising warships are preventing the importation of foodstuffs that are available to import. Nevertheless, we should ensure the food supply of our countrymen. Yeah, this food line's got all the money added. Come on, oh, I think it just increased production because it's getting relied on more. No upgrade or downgrade scheduled. So it had to have upgraded because I just seen it expand a little bit more. So hopefully that's what will offset what we need. And that'll increase production so I got even more food stuff coming out. Now it also says something about stored food stuff, but I don't... know what it's trying to use that for. It says it has to go on for 60 months, so we'll see what she does. And what time is it? I guess I'll let it go on a little bit longer because I have a fair bit of this I gotta cut out because of stuff that was going on with me. Alright, so these guys are doing fine. The stone resources are doing excellent. We're making money. I think if we hit over the 50 million marker, I do get the medal for that. So that's actually pretty good. So we got, I think it's 40 trucks on food, and another 10, 30 on supplying the cities with food. So that's pretty good. And the supply is increasing. I just wish I had another farm. You give me one more farm, I'll give you all you ever wanted. But the imports are doing excellent. That's all that matters there. Oh, I see where it's driving at. So we were making double food, now we're only making single food. That's where the problem lies in. Okay, I see where our problem lies in. Alright, you're my coal guy, right? I need you to head back there. I've got to unglitch this goddamn camera again. Quit breaking all the damn time. I want to unglitch. Come on, game. This is the stupidest fucking glitch I've ever seen in my life. Like, you could have any type of glitch. You could have visual glitches. You chose the one thing the player needs, which is your camera. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a reset because this isn't gonna fix itself. So, one jump cut and you guys will come back. Alright, so I am back and we have got things flowing again. So, what I said what I was going to do, which was this last episode, I was actually going to increase the amount of coal and steel being used to try to meet the production needs. So this guy is going to get reset on the coal line. I'll turn him around personally. We have a lot of money. Actually, wait a minute. I didn't consider this. Do we have a better train now that I can utilize? Let me see. This guy goes 90. What is the fast? It was a crocodile, mainly used for heavy freight trains on similar routes. 75 kilometers an hour, 4.16 million. Train has operated. Okay, so that's an experience. So the one we want is the crocodile. So let's do this. I'm going to shift her up here. Ooh, shift her back down. Sell this. Put her back up. Well, isn't this? What is that? Okay, so you are gonna go on that line, go to the coal line. Let's see what she looks like first. Oh my god, look at this little monster. I like it. Look at her. I'll send her back. Alright. So that's where the steel line is headed. I'm just gonna actually spend a lot of this money. We got a lot saved up. I can rightfully use a lot of this. I need you to head back. Oh my god, is this glitch back again? It was up for about 5 seconds before it quit. Okay, I want the exact same thing. Give me the crocodile. And then I'm going to buy 3 more steak cars. Do steel, steel, steel. Go on the steel line. This is probably complaining about the steel mill, yep. I gotta let the whole thing go. Jesus. Alright, that one's getting set up now. Now I gotta get the iron train set. Alright, so this is where we can kinda break off. Goes there. Come back to this. Once it drops off its goods, I can reutilize it. And then, because I can, I'm actually going to connect these two together because I'm going to get the slag guy. I might set him up next. Alright, that is fine. Wait till that train comes back, and then I will utilize it. It actually doesn't have that much iron sitting back. Oh, it's probably because the steel line got cut off for a bit, so it has an excess in resources. But that steel being reused like that should definitely power it up again. Oh wow, we got a lot of food piling in. It's primarily always it's all going to the Goldsburg food line. It's probably because of where I placed it. It's like right in the center of the city, so it's definitely increasing the needs for it. Now the question is going to be is do I increase the supply of iron at this point too? You're done, head back to the depot. I'm going to send you back out. Now construction material I definitely could increase on. Sell me that, get the crocodile set back up. And is this the iron one? 3. You know what, screw it, let's do more iron. Go back on the iron line. Because I know its demand's probably going to go back up here shortly. And I'll just let it go to the station and then go back, I don't care. Where is my stone guy at? Oh, he's up there getting stone again, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I could probably get the slag guy set up if I wanted to. Let's do slag real quick. Where is slag? 2, 3, 4, 5. I could probably do 5 slag, 5 stone. That might lighten the loads for these guys up a little bit. Yeah, go ahead and get on the slag line. When he goes by, this guy will go back on the line and then go out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to decrease the amount of stone. I don't know, maybe the stone's fine. We'll just do 5 on slag for now. We'll see how it goes. If I need to increase the amount, I'll increase the amount. Just right now, I don't feel like I have a needs to. Because I need to get rid of that stone. And that's the only issue I'm going to have with this line is it's not necessarily designed to be fast. So the stone line and the slag line might have an issue. But 1.25 million is not it. Wait, go back. Hit in there. It might speed on a few spots. I'll do it. I want to get rid of these old outdated trains. I want to get the new ones in. Go ahead and head to the stone line, my friend. We spent a lot of money on this, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Wait a minute, the Goldsburg line is the one that's using the most food and has the least supply of it. Jesus. Oh, here comes the steel. There we go. Wow. Okay, so it looks like she needs more. She needs more. So you guys are gonna go on food, 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 food. I want more of you on the Goldberg line. I can't believe that city is not doing better than that. Malmo's at 70, it's almost at, it's nearing the 75 marker now. It's gone down a little bit, but Goldsburg is doing horrible. It's got a lot of excess food piling up too. 5 trucks should be enough. That should definitely supply it for a while. And again, it needs to go on consistently for over a period of 60 months. We're at 47, so that's not bad. So the food is coming in. Food's at 79%. Malmo, that's really good. See, we're finally getting the slag out. We're finally getting those materials done. The slag should definitely help in production because I'm already seeing this starting to slow down a bit. There she is. There we go. Why are you waiting for a free pass? What? Why are you waiting for a free path? Isn't your line set up correctly? Where's this terminal at? You're on line 1, right? Yeah. Well, you don't share any paths. I wonder if there's something going on because of that thing where it connects at. Where is that at? I'll delete where they connect at, see what that does. Gotta find it though first. I forget where I put it. I think it's up. Oh, I think I might have put it up here. Maybe there's something here that it doesn't like. Because this thing shouldn't have to wait for a train. This thing should just automatically go to its position. Because that's iron, that's coal, that's steel, that's slag. That shouldn't be an issue. And money just came back, so we're good. We're doing good. We're not hemorrhaging anywhere. That's a lot of food storing up. Jesus Christ. Where are those 5 trucks? Have they already gone through? They had to have. Oh, I wonder what the production's like over here now. 400. So this thing's increased its food production. Yeah, it's starting to slow down. I gotta get more trucks out. One sec, guys. 5 more trucks. Here, here, here. Because that's what I'm noticing is happening right now. We're getting too many resources built up. Need more trucks. And then I think I'll end this episode after this. Momo. Alright. And I think this will make the episode just long enough to keep me satisfied and hopefully to keep you guys satisfied. So that'll be the last of it really going out. Alright, so I have enough. I have enough through the trains coming in now. Hopefully. Because this thing is still just breaking even, but production is increasing. And I think that... Oh! Oh, I did it! Well, that's nice. So, what's this? Well supplied. Achieve a foodstuff of 10% infected areas in less than 6 years. So I think to do that I would have had to have just done food stuff early on. Makes sense. Amass a wealth of $50 million despite these hard times. I got 21.8. I think if I would have, in my personal opinion, if I wasn't spending so much money and I would have just let this stuff go, I think we could have did it. I didn't think I'd finish this mission now. Squirrel, stockpile at least 500 food stuff before the war begins. So, to be able to do that, that means, before you do any food type of stuff, that means, what I'm assuming is, you focus all your resources on getting that stone shipped down to the construction material mill. When that mill gets all of its production out and you ship it to that facility, that's when you go back into the food stuff and you start getting your coal, your iron, your steel. You export it down here and then use all the material you gather from the steel mill from this to then ship everything to here, which I'm assuming it's probably faster to do it by train. But I think what I think I ended up doing the same thing I always do, which is I focused, like, I don't know if anybody else does it, I know I do it a lot, which is I focus my trains on the raw materials that I know have a large distance to travel. So like the iron, it was relatively close, but I consider it to be a real heavy raw material that the trains are probably better for it. The trains are much better suited for it. Coal's better suited to get traveled by train. Except for in the one case I think I did trucks the one time, which I forget where I had to travel that to. Or was it machine tools? I forget. I either had to do the coal. I think it might have been coal. Maybe I had to do it to the Tesla facility in the industrialization on the US campaign. But I use that. Stone's a good user for this. Then I started just using trucks. So you can see I have a large system of trucks just driving through the countryside, which probably is a little much. But steel definitely increased. Probably could have went more heavily into it, built another I'd say another 2 carts, and they probably could have shipped a lot of it down into here. Stone was a good money maker. I'm actually pretty glad I got this thing set up first, because it wasn't a lot of money to be made, but it gave me enough like fuel to my financial situation to build everything else. as small as it was. We had to take out 2 loans, so we actually did have to use the loans this time around, so that was actually pretty fun too. But yeah, that is the end of this mission. I didn't actually think it was going to end there. I thought, oh, there's going to be another mission after this. There's no way there's not. Nope, nope. The mission ends right here after you get your food supplies and everything handled. As you can clearly tell, my trucks are having a fucking field day, man. I love these things. These things were such a good investment. I didn't actually think I'd like these trucks. But if we go back here, I don't think we got a new truck yet. Yeah, the only thing we have is this passenger car, which looks really stupid. This looks like a goddamn, like, what does this even look like? Can I forcibly make this truck, like, go somewhere? I want to see what it looks like. Go to the construction light 01. No. Damn it. It's a passenger one. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna do a bus stop thing, because I actually want to see what this looks like real quick. I've never seen this, and I want to see what this looks like real badly. Because this looks like a stupid ass truck. What the hell is that? Look at this! How fast do you go? 'Cause you're going to be the prime example. 35. This thing goes 5 kilometers slower than my heavy duty trucks. I want you to be sold. Get out of my sight. Oh good, the camera broke one more time before I got done. And I'm fine with it. So yeah, this is the end of the mission. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below when we come back. We'll see what the mission is. I'm assuming that if this was war with Germany, I'm assuming this was World War I. So shit got crazy in the European continent again. So yeah, I'll see you guys all then. Thank you.